your lies have been exposed to the world multiple times, right?
I haven't lied about anything I've been here to say.
Started with Mr. Depp getting really upset about a woman leaning on you. Is that correct?
Her attitude, the way that she would begin to speak to me.
Just as we believed the tumultuous legal battle between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard had reached its conclusion, it appears that the tranquility was short-lived. Prepare for the newest development as Amber Heard re-enters the spotlight with what seems like a firm intention to undermine Johnny Depp's career. However, Depp is resolute and unwilling to let her actions go unchecked. The question remains, what is she attempting to accomplish? Stay tuned for more details on this unfolding situation.
I was suddenly just wrong about everything. If I made a statement.
Evidently, Amber Heard seems to be making a deliberate effort to divert attention from Johnny Depp and his successful career. Her strategy involves seeking as much media coverage as possible. This endeavor gained momentum when she relocated to Spain, having sold her Yucca Valley California home for $1.1 million in July 2022. Reports suggest that she has even chosen to abandon English in favor of speaking Spanish, a move that has certainly drawn notice. According to the journalist, a friend of Heard said she's bilingual in Spanish and is happy there, raising her daughter away from all the noise. The source close to Heard also told the publication that the 37-year-old star may one day return to the good old Hollywood. I don't think she is in any hurry to return to work or to Hollywood, but she will probably come back when the time is right. For the right project, the friend explained. Indeed, the situation is quite remarkable. However, this move to Spain seems to be more of a temporary arrangement. During her time there, she has been seen in both Mallorca and Madrid, spending time at parks with her 2-year-old daughter, Una. It appears that she doesn't have a permanent residence in Spain, and a return to the United States remains a potential option. Despite her claim of wanting to provide a quieter life for her daughter, Amber Heard's actions seem to be generating anything but tranquility.
How could they make a judgment? How could they not come to that conclusion? They had sat in those seats and heard over 3 weeks.
The 37-year-old actress has been actively posing for photographs in various locations, seemingly aiming to capture attention. This behavior is somewhat peculiar, considering that there are images of her engaging in almost every imaginable activity. The situation gives off an impression that she might even be orchestrating these photo opportunities herself. This seems to be a strategic tactic intended to ensure constant camera flashes and a continuous stream of headlines.
I don't blame them. I actually understand. He's a beloved character, and people feel they know him.
However, it seems like she has been successful in catching the public's attention. The new docu-series Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard, now streaming on Netflix, has ignited a significant amount of controversy and discussion. What sets this series apart is its unique perspective, focusing on Johnny Depp's reactions to the events and allegations presented. This angle has added an intriguing layer to the already heated debate surrounding the series. The series has not been without its share of criticism and backlash, particularly from Johnny Depp's devoted fan base. Many fans have voiced their concerns that the docu-series appears to be biased against Depp, leaning more towards Amber Heard's side. This perception has led to accusations that the series might be part of a broader narrative aimed at undermining Depp's image and reputation. Some viewers have even described it as a deliberate attempt to mock or ruin the actor. One internet user said, "It's kind of amazing to me how many people who didn't watch the Depp versus Heard trial have such a strong opinion about it. If you think the verdict was an injustice, you clearly didn't review all the evidence and testimony." Another one said, "Watching the Depp versus Heard Netflix doc, and this is also jarring." The core of the video content revolves around capturing the various reactions to the docu-series. This includes not only Depp's responses, but also the passionate viewpoints of his supporters and fans. The backlash and critiques the series has faced add an interesting dimension, shedding light on the complex dynamics of public opinion and the ways in which media narratives can be interpreted and manipulated, according to Depp. Did I feel boycotted by Hollywood? You'd have to not have a pulse to feel like, no, none of this is happening. It's a weird joke. When you're asked to resign from a film you're doing because of something that is merely a function of vowels and consonants floating in the air, yes, you feel boycotted. With tensions running high and emotions invested on both sides, the docu-series and its reactions offer a fascinating glimpse into the power of storytelling and media portrayal. It's a reminder that perspectives can vary widely, and even a documentary can spark intense debate and scrutiny. As the reactions continue to unfold, they provide insight into the broader cultural conversations surrounding celebrity, allegations, and media influence. Depp said himself that he felt that the media did not portray him as a favorable figure. He said, "Comeback is a weird thing because I didn't go anywhere. People may have made sure that I was not looked at favorably powerful press, powerful media for whatever reasons." The actor also spoke about being a controversial figure. "I was probably far more controversial many years ago than anything now, but things go in whatever direction they go. More than anything, all the weirdness has been cleared up, so it's done." In the documentary series Depp v. Heard, viewers are transported back to the defamation case, where they are presented with a unique opportunity to witness both testimonies side by side for the first time. The series delves into the legal proceedings and also delves into the subsequent online fallout that emerged from the case. One individual who played a significant role in the legal process was Depp's lawyer, Camille Vasquez. Throughout the trial, Vasquez found herself at the center of attention as certain social media users propagated rumors of a supposed affair between her and the renowned actor. With Depp v. Heard now available for streaming on Netflix, Vasquez is also opening up about her involvement in a case that piqued the interest of Hollywood observers. In a recent interview, she shared her perspective on working on the case and expressed her surprise at the magnitude it eventually attained. Vasquez also offered her thoughts on director Emma Cooper's efforts in assembling and presenting the events of the trial. Moreover, she claimed that she and her team were never aware of such an enormous response from the public and media. She said, "We had no idea that there was this media, social storm brewing outside. To see the way Emma put together that docuseries, I found it really interesting," Vasquez added. She utilized the court testimony in a way that told a really compelling, truthful account of what took place inside those four walls in Virginia. Following the trial's conclusion, Camille Vasquez gained significant prominence. Reportedly, she garnered interest from multiple TV networks and law firms seeking to have her join their ranks. While it remains uncertain whether she will venture into becoming a television personality, her reputation and value appear to have risen considerably. During the interview, Camille Vasquez expressed her perspective on the recent Netflix docu-series that delved into the comprehensive details of the trial. She found the presentation crafted by director Emma to be intriguing and well-assembled. Camille confessed that they were focused on their responsibilities within the courtroom and were initially oblivious to the social media frenzy taking place outside. They became aware of the extent of the online reactions through messages from various individuals.
We had no idea that there was this media social storm brewing outside.
The heightened commotion stemmed from the public's realization that there seemed to be a concerted effort against Johnny Depp, with the focus primarily on Amber Heard. Nevertheless, in the new documentary, Camille strongly criticized Amber Heard for her remarks concerning Johnny Depp's testimony. She contended that Depp was either excessively intoxicated or under the influence of substances to have engaged in the alleged attack, expressing her views candidly. She said, "He's either drunk and high and incapable of even standing up, or he's drunk and high and able to attack her, chase her, land blows. It just doesn't make sense." Fans have been following the trial since the beginning, and they further shared their views about the docu-series. One of them said, "I had followed the Virginia trial in real time, and going by the evidence presented, it was clearly the actress who was the abuser, instigator, manipulator, and aggressor." Another one added, "The docu-series on Netflix tried to paint Heard as an innocent person who was wrongly vilified by social media that ultimately helped in her demise, which is not true. It tried to portray that her loss was a loss for all women who are abused, which isn't right. Heard made a mockery of the survivors who have experienced abuse." Fans have become increasingly persuaded that Amber collaborated with Hollywood to undermine Johnny, yet she might not have anticipated that the truth would ultimately prevail. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.